Many of the Republican presidential candidates, including New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, want Planned Parenthood defunded. This week, he is campaigning in Iowa, the leadoff caucus state.
Should we defund Planned Parenthood? Of course we should. I did it in New Jersey 6 years ago. Yet, we haven't done that. If he wants to veto it, then American people will know where he stands on that issue. We should be having the Congress put these issues on his desk, show what the Republican vision is of America.
Christie trails in the polls, but he's about to get a major bump in Iowa. He'll be endorsed by most of the local Republican heavyweights who tried to recruit him to run 4 years ago. Jim Antle is politics editor for the Washington Examiner. Could those endorsements give Christie the boost to take Iowa and maybe kickstart his campaign?
It's a start. Iowa hasn't really been the state that Chris Christie's been focusing on. New Hampshire is the early state where he's been spending most of his time. He's gotten to be pretty far behind in general, both in the early states and in the national polls. But as the field shrinks, he's looking for new opportunities, and it could be a start.
Iowa does not seem to be Trump country. How will Donald Trump do there, and how will that affect his trajectory?
Trump has good numbers actually in Iowa right now, even though he doesn't seem like a good fit for the state, and he is building a formidable organization. Iowa can be a bit unpredictable. Sometimes candidates who spend a lot of time there end up doing very well. I do question how well Trump will do with his sort of bravado and his attitude and braggadocio, how well that will go over with some of the evangelical voters who are so important in that caucus.
Of course, right now the focus is on Capitol Hill, the leadership of the House. Can anybody challenge Kevin McCarthy? He seems to really be going after it.
I think it'll be very difficult to challenge Kevin McCarthy within the caucus, and I think the conservatives who were encouraging Boehner to go out the door didn't really have a plan B, don't really have a candidate who's ready to do it and ready to go up against McCarthy. The one shot, I think, is because the full House has to approve the Speaker, if you get enough conservative hardliners who say, we absolutely will not support him on a House floor vote, that could give them some degree of leverage.
Does a new speaker play into the presidential campaign at all?
I think so. I think anybody, because when you have a party that doesn't have the presidency, you're looking for the party to have a leader who's equivalent to the president. And until there's a Republican nominee, the congressional leadership is the closest that is going to come to that, to fill that role. I think the next speaker, whether it's Kevin McCarthy or whoever, is going to try to play a low profile in the campaign, but it'll be an issue.
And no serious challenge against Hillary Clinton on the Democratic side yet. Will Biden run, or will he announce soon whether he's going to or not?
I think Joe Biden would like to run. I think he has questions about whether after the death of his son he's emotionally ready and whether he can catch up fundraising and organizationally. But the email scandal has given him an opening to wait just a little bit longer.
We'll see what he does. Jim Antle with the Washington Examiner, thank you.
Thank you.